Hello. It's Friday morning. And I just popped one of my nails off the base because I put the peel off base coat on, so these pop off like stickers essentially. Because all of the curtain lights in my office fell down and I was trying to move them and the polish just went pop and popped off. They look very pretty. I decided that I wanted to try a few colors I don't use often. Plus I had like 2 new ones I wanted to try, so I did a different color on every nail. Yeah. They look kind of neat. Is it satisfying? To pop them off, yes, but I only put them on last night and I was not ready to lose one. The lights were trying to pack themselves up early. Here's the problem. If you have waterfall lights, you know how tangled they get because it's a string across the top and then vertical pieces, right? So the whole thing fell down and now it's in a pile in my office. So that's going to be a really long untangling project. So that's not how I wanted to do this at all. No. I wanted to take each strand and bundle that up. So I had all the bundles across the top and then bundle the whole thing. Haley said, I can help, I'm good at it. It's gonna be a project. I was really mad when they started doing that last night. And I thought, I'll deal with this tomorrow after I paint. And then when I came upstairs this morning, after I grabbed my coffee, I was like, oh no. You could just chuck it in a box and forget about it forever. So remember last week when I had that dried paint tube and I like squeezed pieces out? That's all dried out now and on my palette. So I need to start by soaking this. And then I have some questions about what you guys think I should do for this painting. I washed this brush super good and it seems like I missed a lot of paint. Okay. Let's start by... Ooh, I'm almost out of water too. I was not prepared today. It's fine, you've been busy. Oh, all right, that's gonna soak. We're gonna let that sit and we'll talk about this. So I'm painting that camera Obscura piece I took a photo of at the art museum inside of the camera Obscura. And I originally had planned to do it on this canvas. Loose hair. This one I don't know what I want to do with yet. I'm kind of liking the texture that it has. Like, it's kind of neat. Am I not focused? It should be focused here. Let me look. It doesn't look right. Okay, that's better, I think. I put the focal plane here. Anyway, I think I like how this looks and I don't know what to do with it yet. So I kind of just want to like leave it alone for now. And at some point I'll just paint something on it. So I was going to paint on this. However, I did tone this canvas last week. So I have this as well. So I guess the question becomes, do we want big canvas or little canvas? I can't balance both and a sketchbook. There. So we can work on one or the other. Big seems like a lot of commitment before moving. You're not wrong, Jazz. Because I can probably finish the little one before moving. And then I don't have to reset up for big canvas. Yeah, that's my brand. I gotta pull my hair up so I'm not getting paint in it like I did the other week. I mean, I like the idea of big canvas, but we can put something else on big canvas after I move. Haley said, I prefer to follow my heart. My heart doesn't finish a lot of projects. Ouch. That's not a great... Oh no, I lost the nail peely. It popped back off. I don't know where it went, but I lost it doing my hair. Did it go on my back? Whatever. A snack for later. Okay, big canvas. See, here's the thing. I can paint on big canvas. Big canvas is moving regardless. But having a painting in progress to try and reset this up to paint, that is the difficult thing. That's why I guess we'll do the little one. You'll find it when you move. Yeah, when I pack this room up. Okay. So my next plan of action is to roughly sketch out... yeah, you are all the way bright. Some of the shapes in here. And then I think we're just gonna go vibes based and paint this. And I think no matter what, it'll look neat. I don't think I'm going to have it exact to the photo as I have some of my other pieces, but that's fine. We're gonna do this vibes based and it will be great. And my thought is doing this mostly in black and white and then doing glazes on top. Or rather, I guess brown and white. The burnt umber mix I had. So what I think I should do is I should change the iPad to black and white so I'm not looking at the color that I have on here for the glazing. And then work that way. Kind of a grease-eye, but not fully a grease-eye. But I have had half a mind to do another painting like the grease-eye I did before. That little autumn path painting I did. Because that one turned out really good, and it is one of my favorites. Alright, we have a clean palette. We do have a canvas that needs a little bit of stretching help. So we're going to help that. Just gonna paint a little bit of water in there and hope that tightens up. It should. Yeah, that's already better. Cool. Still a little loose though. Where's the spray? Zelda Master said, Minnesota State Fair started yesterday. Are Carly and Kyle planning on bringing your niece? I don't know. I mean, she's not even a year old yet, so I don't know if they're even going. That's better. We were supposed to go together. I was supposed to be there now. Actually, I was supposed to be in Milwaukee now. And I am sad that I didn't get to go, but stuff happened. Haley said, I don't know if I'd want to lug a baby around that event. Yeah, I think that's part of it. Maybe next year. It's okay here in Milwaukee, but humid. Yeah, we were supposed to go take my niece to meet her great-grandmother. We were going to do that this weekend, and then we were going to go to the state fair next week, and obviously that's not happening. And then I was going to babysit, because they had something else going on. Instead, I'm packing. If things had gone according to plan, and we didn't have to move, I was still going to go. But that's not happening. Tim whilst eating a burger with fried Uncrustables for buns. That is such a state fair thing. Alright, trying to think through this painting. What do I want to do and how do I want to do this? I'm starting by turning this black and white. Do I have that turned on with the iPad? I have it turned on with my phone. Let's see. That's going to be what? Accessibility? No. Display brightness? No. There's accessibility. I have an ear of corn. Thank you. Where is this? I know how to do it on my phone. I mean, I can just make the photo black and white. That's my other option. Color filter under accessibility. Thank you, Storms. Accessibility, color filter. Oh, good. Now it's all black and white. There. This is what I'm painting. It looks like circles, and that's essentially what it is. Now imagine like how the pavement looks with dappled light with trees like filtering down onto the sidewalk. That's kind of it. But it's inside of a camera obscura that you can stand inside of. So it's projecting the leaves above it down onto the ground of the floor through a tiny lens inside of this little hut thing. That's what I'm painting. So we're doing this vibes based. I am going to draw a little bit to try and get it slightly close. Oh, you're not going to stay here, are you? No, you're not. You need to be in my lap. I need to get one of those like holders for my hand. So it's really sharp, like right around here. There's a pair of someone's legs here, but I'm gonna cut those out because they feel strange. And this is the back wall of the hut. It kind of curves that way. And then this is actually the door of it. No legs for you. Who would have been here this day? Jeff and Brandon, maybe? I don't know whose legs these are. Because there's like a little bench right here. All right. Whoever they belong to, we're amputating them. Umber, there you are, hiding. Do I want to work from light to dark? Maybe. Yeah, I think I do. We're going to start with white. Throwing tubes of paint. You okay? No. It's making a mess. Oh, there's a Kepler here. How did that get there? If you, for some reason, ever come to Raleigh and go to the art museum, it's a great art museum, by the way. They have acres of hiking trails with art pieces in them. And this is one of them. This is Cloud Chamber. Cloud Chamber for Sky. Art museum, let's see. Cloud Chamber for the Trees and Sky by Chris Drury. So yeah, it's this little hut in the woods and you go stand in it and it does camera obscura down onto the ground. So it's kind of really cool to go do that. I think a sunny day is best. Too big. I think I'm going to start with the little circles that are super in focus, and then we'll switch to a bigger, softer brush and use some glazing liquid with that. So right here is where all of the sharp pieces are, and we're going to just do little circles. This brush is too big. We're switching. This one would be good for the larger circles. Almost dropped the iPad. Having a rough morning. Dropping things. Just not being ready. also starting to get to the point where I need to start replacing a few brushes. Some of my favorites are becoming ruined. Nothing is stopping you from going back to bed. I think you're wrong there, Vagabond. Because after I'm done painting, I need to call my dad back. And then I have a list of like 8 things to do. One dot. Paint in bed. I'm also not liking this brush very much. It's not soft, it's a stiffer brush. I need something softer. Soft brush. This one's much softer. Perfect, stop there. And these are going to get glazed over at some point. And then I'll just have to like repaint them white. And that is okay. Call your dad in bed, no problem. Problem solved. Okay, so now we can start to... I can probably start switching to a bigger brush now that I have all the little ones done. Because staying with this little brush is going to just take extra time. And these are all made up of circles. Hi, Emperor Ellie and Mom. All right, this should go much faster now. This I think will make sense, like, as I get more layers in. Anytime I've done, like, the bokeh circles on a painting, it starts to feel like my eyes aren't focused. And then at some point it's like, ah, there it is. This is going to be a process. A really big process. Like I said, at some point it's going to go, ah, there it is. Haley said, still time to make it a bigger process by switching to the larger canvas. See, I would be using bigger brushes. I thought we trust processes. We try to. We really, really try to. That was not the water at all. I need a flatter round. No. This round is too nice to chop. I need to find a garbage one that I can chop down. Sometimes the process is shifty and that's the process's fault. See how pointy this brush is? There. See how pointy it is? I need it to be less pointy. This one I feel like I can chop. Alright, let's see how I feel about this one. This brush is sat in water, so it's curved. Like the whole stick of it. I also feel like I need this to be more transparent now. Oh, that did absolutely nothing. The chopping part. Alright, dislike this brush too. Oh, what brush do I want? It doesn't exist in this house. Because I need it to be soft so I can do circles. There's like a square that sits right here, made up of these circles. There's the square. And it's just random shapes, so I'm kind of like mentally like, all right, that one kind of looks like the shape of Australia as like a grouping. So I try and keep that in mind as I'm working on each of these like sections. So like there's a tiny one here that kind of looks a little bit like, oh, that's way too much paint. Like the shape of like the UK with Ireland even. Except that part is like a little bit lighter, like right here. I should have started near the top because now my hand's going to be in the way. All right, if this is the square, then we get this. It's starting to do what I want. Intense painting music, exactly. Now where was I working? Oh, we have a big bright spot right here. We have a 12-month resub from Axusableeye. Thank you. Thanks for hitting a year. Oh, this one doesn't sound great. Let's get a different brush. There we go. That's better. Good morning. We're painting circles. Lots and lots of circles. All right, if this is there, we have a spot here. Okay, those are all the brightest points. So now I'm going to mix some of this with the burnt umber and make it more transparent. I don't know if this is going to be the right color I need. Let's try it. I think so. I think I want a bigger brush though. Too big. And not soft. Softer big brush. So many of my acrylic brushes are stiffer brushes. And when I want something soft, it's like, oh, whoops. No. Maybe this one? Yeah. Okay, my plan here is to kind of fill in these spaces. Hi.
Whoa.
Can you fill my spray bottle?
Yes.
Thank you.
How does this spray bottle work?
Don't know.
Because it seems magic. Because it doesn't have a battery in it, right?
No. I think it builds up pressure similar to like a garden sprayer.
It's very neat. I'm going to the store.
Okay.
Do you use anything?
Anything on the list?
Toothbrushes?
Yeah, they're on sale this week.
I mean, I won't be super long anyway, but I have a call at 2.
Yeah.
I don't know if you got a chance to see, but there's...
I saw those emails.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's emails. Okay, well, I'm going to go and get back and stuff.
Okay.
Chat, you be good. Love you, Mal.
Love you too. We don't make promises here. That got me. It's too early to be gremlins. Misbehave time is this evening? Yeah. What?
You want me to also pick up dinner?
Sure. Ready to hear the garage door? Alright, they're starting to get pieces built. Can we see the somewhat transparent ones on this lower right quadrant? It's building up. I should work this way though. We have a 9-month resub from Haley92. Good morning. This isn't going too bad. Haley said, quote, "This isn't going too bad." Famous last words. Haley, you know how that goes. You do art and crafts and other things and like, it's like, oh, look, I can do it. And then it's like, nope, walk away for a little bit and then you come back and you're like, ah. Don't tempt the art demons. Tech Absol gifted a sub to Haley. Thank you. Sappy says those art demons will get you. They sure will. I should sit up straighter. That'd be better for my back. Dragonstorm resubbed at 2 months. Good morning. This is 2 months. Woo. This brush is working so much better. I love that. I'm also getting a little loose with how I paint this, and that's fine. Good morning. All right, I think this needs to dry. And I need to do the edges. So I need to kind of make that up. It's incredible how gray this color looks on the canvas and how beige it looks on the palette. More titanium white. Because I did not do the sides earlier. Okay. That feels like a good base layer for all of that. I can't really flip it right now. But it's looking good. It's making some progress. I'm going to set that there temporarily. Brush nice and clean. Look around for plastic wrap and see I have none. I need to let it dry, and there's not much I can do right now. I'm gonna let it sit for a few minutes, and we'll see how much I trust it. I don't know. To set it straight up. Oh, Steven got me that water. Great. I can wash my hands. I'll set it straight up at least before we wrap. We have a 29-month resub from Bardic Puppy. Good morning. Well, I only lost one nail today. Dang it. It's fine. I did put the peel-off base coat on purpose. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to wrap up. Let me set this right side up. I need more plastic. Has training taken a backseat to moving prep? Yeah. I have definitely not gotten out for as many rides as I want. I plan to go Saturday morning, or Saturday sometime, because Saturday is going to be beautiful in Raleigh. And then I have plans Sunday morning to do a ride with some people. I got challenged to do my least favorite hill in Raleigh. I'm not happy about it. Are we? You should be good. It's looking kind of cool. I don't know if it's going to be visually accurate to the photograph or the experience of being in the camera Obscura, but I think it's going to be pretty. So it'll be abstracted, and that's totally fine. Stress reducing climb. Raleigh Hill Challenge 2K25. So there's a hill in the state park, which is Umstead State Park. And it's called the Corkscrew. And I forget how many times, but there's a bike thing people do. Haley says it'll be accurate to the vibes. That's what we're going for, at least. Just kind of make it fun and pretty. I'll erase the chalk next week, and that will help. Some of this will get darkened, and I think that might be my next spot, and then we'll lighten even more. Anyway, the Umstead Corkscrew is a pain, and a friend of mine did the Corkscrew Challenge, and I forget the exact terms of it, but you do the corkscrew up and down an insane amount of times. And he's done it. The person I bought my bike from did it, and I was like, God, you are impressive. Because I've done it twice in one day, and that is enough. It sounds miserable to do more than twice. Twice as miserable. But that's not the hill I'm doing this weekend. And I was going to avoid the hill, but they were like, no. Kit says, it looks like bokeh. That's the plan. That's what we're hoping for. Like bokeh, dappled leaves on a sidewalk. I am doing it in a grisaille, so it's all in gray. Beige, because I'm using burnt umber with it. And we'll be doing some color washes over with greens and blues and probably some orangey colors. Pedal assistant, I don't like going up hills. We work hard on the climb so we can have fun on the descents. De-stressing ride sounds good? Yeah. No up, only down. If only there could be only down. Is there anything up currently for auction on eBay or going up for auction soon? So the goldenrod painting is the next to go up, and I have that ready. So once I deal with all the house moving, all the emails I have to get back to today, there's like 4, then I can work on that. So I'm hoping I have that ready, because I just have to make the thumbnail and then just double check the eBay photos, because I had edited them the way I thought it should look, and then I went and looked at the painting and I was like, no, I edited these too pastel. I need to be a little bit darker, so I have to probably redo the eBay photos. And then those will be ready. And I have not done anything with the leaf ripples yet. I have the Redbubble edited because I needed that for the deadline for that. But that's not, eBay's not ready, and I haven't uploaded that to Redbubble yet and made like the special clock PNG that I have to upload for the clock for Redbubble. But Dan did do the time lapse for that, so I have both videos set. I just have to do thumbnails for those. Time to move to the tallest hill in Raleigh and park at the bottom. There's a ride I'm going to be doing in the fall, and there's this one hill. It's a mountain, really. And I looked at the elevation for it, and it's something like 14% for a mile. Half a mile? I think it's half a mile at like 14% grade. And I was like, oh, there's nothing I can do around here to even try that, to see what it would be like, to see if I can even do it. I showed it to my bike friends, and one of them just looked at it and started laughing. He was like, how are you going to do that? And I don't know. He couldn't even get words out at first. He was laughing so hard. All right. The things that are coming up. Tonight we're playing more Odyssey on Steven's channel. We're going into Lost Kingdom, I want to say. That one. It's one of the smaller ones, so that's nice. As much as I like downhills, I nearly wiped out avoiding a pothole. Yeah. There's been a lot of people I know that have fallen lately and been scraped up or worse. Oh yeah, beans. Also, I gotta update that. I have a reminder set for that. Now we're playing This Old Man. Wonderful. After Odyssey, Monday we'll be playing, I think, more Super Mario World. I haven't decided exactly what I'm doing yet. I'm kind of having fun with it, but also, like, I'm not great at it. I've beaten that game, but I feel like sometimes I just lose easily for no reason. And next week should all be normal, for what I know. Steven was talking about some special something, but I don't remember when or if that's actually happening or not, so I'll let him say that tonight if he's going to announce it, or whenever he announces it if it's happening, because I don't actually know. Oh no, Ad, what are we doing Monday? A video game, maybe Super Mario World. Don't know. That's all I know. I don't think there's anything else that's new. Everything should be pretty normal for a bit yet. But there will be moving happening. I just don't know when. I'll lurk on vacation. I would see you play Mario's Time Machine. Is that the one Steven said we had? Or do we not have that and not have the NES Mario is missing? There was also a Switch game he said I would like. Something with puzzles. We don't have Time Machine? Okay. Ghost Trick? That sounds right. He said I would like that. I know nothing about it. He can buy it. Yeah, I was kind of surprised why he was like, oh, you did this, and didn't immediately go buy the game. Which is fine. We don't need it. Ghost Trick real good? Okay. Well, if I get bored of Super Mario World, or if I don't want to play that at all, maybe that's what I'll play. Because I think that's a digital copy, and then we don't have to worry about, like, packing that game up while we're packing things. That might be a good plan. We'll talk about it in the meeting today, I guess. Whenever he gets back from the store. You don't need more games to pack? That's true, Pickletron. Alright everyone, I hope you have a good Friday afternoon, and I hope to see you on Steven's channel for Mario Odyssey. And then Monday here for maybe Ghost Trick, maybe Super Mario World. Who knows? Something. Have a good afternoon, everyone.